When the weather breaks in Detroit, you have to use strategy. Every day is a story. I'm Shannon Kaysen. I was driving on 94 yesterday, headed downtown for my own personal business. See, I don't share everything with you. It's all about control. The storyteller controls the memories for my own personal business. But I'm driving on 94, and I don't know where you live, but 94 in my neighborhood is like Tron. It's like getting on those grids on Tron. Sometimes they won't even let you in from the ramp. You have to bogart your way in just to get on the freeway. And whenever the weather breaks, cars with jet engines come out to play. They zip in and out of traffic. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 of them. And they'll stop all the traffic sometimes in the middle of the freeway. On the Lodge Freeway, they'll stop all traffic and they'll put on a little car show right in the middle of the freeway. They do it in neighborhoods too. You know, you've seen the TikTok videos. Now, all the cars in my household are pretty like non-aggressive cars. A Honda, a Toyota, a Volvo. These are common sense cars. So I'm driving one of these nondescript common sense cars on 94, and one of the jet engine Chargers tries to zip past me. Now, normally I just let them go. You know, I pass on the left lane, but the middle lane is my spot normally. But you can't bully me in the middle lane. The thing is, like driving in Detroit, you have to be, you can't be totally by the rules, I should say. You have to have a little bit of bully in you too, or else you'll get destroyed. I lived in Detroit and Chicago, and I could bully too. I could bully in a Honda, a Toyota, and a Volvo if I have to. So the Charger, it tries the far right lane to pass me on the right lane, but there's an 18-wheeler over there, and it can't dart in front of me without hitting the truck, and then it just, you know, messes all up. So it brakes, then it tries to zip behind me to the left lane, but there's too many cars there. And I'm talking while I'm driving like, what the fuck are you doing? Where the fuck? You ain't got to be nowhere that fast. What, your wife pregnant or something? You ain't got nowhere to be, you idiot. This is me talking inside the car. I talk big shit inside the car. So it finally passes me when the traffic clears on the left lane, and I look over to see if I can see inside, but it's tinted windows. I can't see a thing. So, but it made me think about the strategy that goes into preparing for when the weather breaks in Detroit. So the first strategy is driving. I like to stay in the middle lane. The middle lane is my friend. I check my rear view mirror frequently to see if one of those jet engine Hemis don't clip me trying to pass me by. It is not always the supercars. It's not even always the supercars. Sometimes it's a young lady with blue hair in a Nissan Sentra. Where is she going? She ain't got nowhere to be. Another strategic thing, I'm not going to any big outdoor festivals right away. Right when the weather breaks, I'm not going to the big outdoor festivals. The shoulder-to-shoulder events, I'm not going to that until about June. That's when all the people get the first warm day jitters out of their system. I had a friend. He wrote me just the other week. He told me, are we going out for the Tigers opening day? I asked if he had tickets or a skybox or something. I'm not just going downtown to walk around because the Tigers opening day, shoulder to shoulder with everybody. I don't like them shoulder to shoulder events anyway, but I'm definitely not going until about June. And the last thing that I have strategy for is like internal preparation. This is inside. It involves discretion and maturity. So when the season changes, it's also called sundress season. And in cities like Detroit, everybody's been wearing bubble jackets and thick jeans all winter. So when the weather breaks, now you see sundresses and rompers. And even for the ladies, you see gray sweatpants and hoochie daddy shorts. So You have to prepare your mind for this. You got to read your Bible. You got to prepare to see more skin. Just keep your eyes looking straight ahead. Look straight ahead. So when the weather warms up in the city, we all have to have a strategy for the changes in how people move, how spaces fill up, and how we carry ourselves. We have to always be aware. So the question for you, what are some of the changes that you notice in your city when the weather breaks? Good and bad. What's your story?